Hello Stampers, Kelly Acheson at StampinUp.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. I've got a really quick little tip for you today on my Wait What Wednesday tip video. I just opened up a brand new Acheson ink pad. Our Acheson and our Versamark ink pads are designed differently than the ink pads in our color line, right? So one thing that I want to tell you about the Acheson pad, you don't ever want to leave this open on your desk while you're stamping. A lot of times you'll see me stamping, I've got ink pads open all over the place. These water-based ink pads to be open like that is just fine. Acheson is a solvent ink, and that means it's super fast drying. So you don't ever want to just leave that sitting open. As soon as you're done using it, you need to put the lid back on. But here's a little tip to keep your Acheson ink pad nice and juicy and to help it not dry out. It's got this little clear cover that comes with it. And one thing you can do is take some Stampin' Dimensionals, leave that cover on your ink pad, put some Stampin' Dimensionals right on that plastic cover, take the backing off, and put your cover back on. Now what that's going to do is that's going to keep that clear cover in there that is going to help seal this ink pad when you store it. And another thing that I want to let you know is when you store ink pads like this, you should be storing them on your shelf upside down. That keeps the ink at the top of your ink pad versus letting it all settle to the bottom. You want your ink at the top. I do the same thing with my Versamark ink pads. They're all stored upside down like this. And when you're ordering ink pads, one of the best tips I can tell you is to always get the re-inker, especially with something that's very fast drying, because if you happen to not get this lid back on here right, and you go to use this in a couple hours and suddenly it's not juicy anymore, you're going to want to have that re-inker so that you can ink up your ink pads. So there's my little Wednesday tip for you. I hope this has been helpful. As always, I appreciate your orders. If you need to get any Stampin' Up! Supplies and you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to earn your business. You'll find my blog right here. When you use this host code, you'll get special perks from me. You can click right in the top right corner to go right to my blog, and also don't forget to click down here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't want to miss anything I have coming out. You guys have a fabulous Wednesday. Bye-bye.